First baseman Eric Thompson. Number 23, the additional hitter Tim Coco. Number 24, playing third, Lee Howard. Big double zero, the middle infielder J.D. Genter. Playing catcher Corey Booth. Number 7, at second base Matt King. The center fielder number 8, Brad Record. Shortstop Brad Record. Number 00, and pitching Shane Spicer. Number 1, the left fielder Rick Sadlogic. And number 25, the center fielder Kyle Coward. The other members of Gene Shoppe are Chris Moon, Tony Cortuccio, and they're managed by Larry Cortuccio. Liz Delman, Shoppe, TPS D2E Elite.
Excellent seeing you. Here we go. I see the boy. No. You know better than that. No, don't. Where's your? Oh, there she is. Yeah, she's there. Don't want to look down here. Got my back. Got my back. Hey, stop. This spelling right? I'm going to throw this guy away right now. Get that working for you.
Leading off for EWS, McCullum. McCullum aboard with a leadoff double. And that brings up number 44, Ryan Thiede.
Take those other guys, drop down.
EWS, Gene Shoppe on the air from ESPN's Wide World of Sports.
Thiede lifts the ball to right field, but there to make the catch is Lamb.
Deep fly ball, play at the plate, and they got him.
Down at the plate is Brett McCullum. So now
and quickly, two outs.
And they bring to the plate the catcher, Jeff Wallace. Wallace, one of the most decorated World Series veterans in this series, a 9-time All-World Series selection, and the MVP of the 2003 World Series.
So some drama to start the ball game. R&M defeating Woodlawn. The headline is correct, and it's on conferenceussa.com if you want to read about the last game. There's a ground out to retire the side. We head to the bottom of the first. Gene Shoppe coming to the plate for the first time when we come back.
So down goes EWS as they get one hit, score none, and go down. 3 batters up, 3 batters down. 2 up, 4.
Power, performance, and durability. The 2011 DeMarini lineup is ready to take the slow pitch world by storm with game-changing barrel technology like N-Spect and 4-1 composite, or the incredibly responsive feel of the SC4 alloy handle. The GTL Cartel, Stadium, and 112 have what you need to take your game to the next level. Step up to the plate with players like Chris Larson, Gino Buck, and Kevin Philby, and take your place in the DeMarini Slow Pitch Nation. DeMarini, insane dedication to performance.
All right, we get set for the bottom of the first. And they've yet to put in the lineup for Gene Shoppe. There we go. McLam's going to lead things off. They're just adding things to our point streak coverage. You can watch the men's major on the go as well, available this year on your iPhone and iPad. And or follow us on Point Streak. Download the USSSA mobile app at the App Store. McLam starts off the inning. That's going to be fouled out of play.
Geller goes for the pickup throw to get McLam at first base. And that brings up first baseman Eric Thompson. Thompson, a first-team all-conference performer this year.
That brings Eric Thompson to the plate. Gene Shoppe on the air in this game, presented by Louisville Slugger in high definition. That was a nice spin move for
back up the middle with a spinning throw. They get
the middle
Thompson
infielder.
at first base. And that brings up number 23, hard-hitting Tim.
And 2 away as we take another look.
Coco, a first-team all-conference performer this year.
So the defense on showcase here early on. Tim Coco, he loves this ballpark. But he doesn't love that one. He was robbed of a home run out by Stephanie, the reigning home run champion for the home run derby. But this time on a warm afternoon,
that brings up the second inning. Holstein, Kirby, and Upshot.
The ballpark holds it. We head to the second. 0-0 ball game.
J.D. Jenner, Jasper, Tennessee. Been playing slow pitch softball since about 96, the major level since about 99. I swing the 28 in load, Z1000. TPS back in the 2000, you know, it was the only bat out there. They spent a few years working, and now I love that I'm part of them coming back out with this new Z1000. They've done the research. They've got the correct bat out there now. I've always swung a one-piece bat, and I used to not like a two-piece because it would always get soft and flimsy, I felt like, and would take away. But the Z1000 doesn't do that. You have the soft feel. You don't get any vibration because of it, but it feels just like a one-piece when you're hitting as far as the performance. To me, the sweet spot's very large on the bat. You can hit it even down towards the handle some. It's very good performance that way. It makes up for my mistakes. I love the Bomber Tour. This will be my third year doing it. It's great. You get out there, you get to meet the fans, you get to be in the ballpark. You have people on Facebook all the time asking if we're coming. You know, it's just great publicity and get out there and really get one-on-one with a lot of the fans out there. Just glad that I represent TPS and doing that because, you know, that's where you touch home with a lot of people.
Louisville Slugger, TPS, we're back.
In action here in the second inning. EWS. Shirts and logos.
Kirby is retired on strikes. And that brings up number 21, Mike Upshide.
Holstein
Upshide drives the ball to right. Holstein over to third.
moves to third
Richard Travis Clark.
as McCullum gets aboard. Clark will bring in two.
Clark. A diving effort by Matt King, unable to snare the sharply hit ball. And that brings up Chris Guerin, third baseman.
There's a two-run home run for
Chris Guerin, a two-run blast
Guerin.
over the right field ball. Clark comes in to score. EWS now leading 4-0 in the top of the second. And that brings up Sid Stephanie. We saw Stephanie's defensive work in the right field, bringing back that home run by Tim Coker.
So base is empty in a 4-0 ball game. right back to Shane Spicer.
With the ground, Robin Stephanie, at least one, if not two bases. Now 2 outs for number 26, Tony Mack.
King, and a good grab there by Eric Thompson, snatches it up out of the dirt.
And
that's the side. Top of the second comes to its conclusion with EWS tacking on 4 runs. Clark and Giron both picking up 2 RBIs. We head to the bottom of the second. EWS is in the lead.
Leading off, number 24, Lee Powers. Powers, a first-team all-conference selection this year.
Lee Powers, we'll hear from his commercial at the end of this half inning if he can get aboard. And he does. His father is going to be inducted into the USSSA Hall of Fame here in 2011. I'm looking forward to getting to meet Mr. Powers himself during the course of this weekend. Set to talk to Dow Beggs and Coop tomorrow at 3 p.m. Talk to Evol and company yesterday. There's a couple of the members that are going to get inducted in the 2011 USSSA Hall of Fame. And Matt's trying to drum up the conversation already. As you can imagine, we've been here since 9 a.m. We'll be here till maybe midnight, depending on the rain. And every once in a while, I might have to get off the air for a half an inning to grab a Coke, maybe some food, bathroom break, despite what some of the people on Old Scout and SoftballCenter.com think. And I got into an interesting conversation with David Evol, who's one of the wise minds of this group. He's our general counsel, helping meet with the bat manufacturers right now on implementing some of the rules for the 2013 bats. Basically, it's just a power brokers meeting in this stadium right now. Every big bat manufacturer in the entire country is represented right here. As you see this one hit to center field, and it's going to go over the glove of Brett McCullum. Powers will come in to score, and J.D. Jenner goes to third, and it's 4-1.
J.D. Jenner drives the ball back to the wall. Powers comes in to score.
And so the question arises, we talked to David Evol, and I don't even know where this came from. Out of left field, he started talking about athletes in college and athletes getting paid in college. And he was making he's a free market guy, probably a Republican. as he says today with the stock market crashing, that everything's on sale. And as we'll see, this one popped out for out number 1. That's going to score the second run of the inning. He just started making the debate about why athletes in NCAA football should get paid. And, you know, for me, I'm a Florida fan. And so going to the University of Florida, it's an activity that if you could pay athletes, and I understand that there certainly is some monetary involvement that these athletes are certainly worthwhile. You know, it might make some of the SEC schools even more powerful, and he just believes that there's a market value to these guys and they're getting robbed of their whatever it is per month that they should be getting, or per year, while they're at the university. It just was an interesting conversation. And I guess here we are at 12:30, halfway through our day. And Matt O'Hara thought it was story time on the air here at USSSAlive.com. That's why I got into the field of broadcasting. I said back in high school I wanted to become a broadcaster because I wanted to become a storyteller. Matt King with a double.
Matt King aboard with a double, and that brings up number 8, Brad Rucker.
So that's a question on our USSSA Facebook page, USSSA Slow Pitches, which you can search for, or just click the like button at the top of your screen and the Facebook icon. That'll get you to the page. Where are you watching the men's major from today? How many out there were wondering are watching from work? This has to make the day more enjoyable, getting to watch these great fast pitch, or great slow pitch games, I should say. Brad Record at the plate, back up the middle. Nice off-speed play there by Kirby, who is in the hole and tosses it over to Thede.
Record at first. King moves over to third base. Now 2 outs for 0-0. Shane Spicer.
And that'll bring Shane Spicer to the plate. Under the glove of Thede. This will score the third run of the inning. Shane Spicer, the pitcher, getting aboard to first.
Spicer with an opposite field single. King comes in
4-3.
So Shoppe pulls within 1. 4-3 now the ball game. And that brings up Rick Sedlogic, the left fielder.
Bubba Porter says he's watching it from work right here in Orlando, Florida. Bubba, you know you could come out to the ballpark tonight. They got kind of a beer special here. You buy the cup that includes some beer for $7, and then after that point you get $3 beer the rest of the way. Might be the way to go tomorrow night, as Thede is going to make the knockdown. He'll tag the bag and retire the side, but Gene Shoppe scores 3. We'll be back after one of their sponsors' message. We'll hear from Lee Powers and Louisville Slugger as we head to break.
Shoppe puts 3 runs up on the board. They scatter 4 hits, they strand 1. We played through 2 to a 1-run ball game. 2 up in the top of the third.
My name's Lee Powers. I'm 26, from Gaston, North Carolina. I've been playing softball since 2003. Last year was my first year playing in the conference, and I played with Gene Shoppe, TPS. I've always been around Louisville Slugger. My dad played Louisville Slugger base his whole career. In 2001, they won the Grand Slam. They won all 4 Worlds. The long haul, they got out of the game a little bit, but Louisville Sluggers got great bats. Now they're coming back. My dad played with Louisville Slugger, and now that I'm playing with it, it means a lot to me. I've been swinging Louisville Slugger since I started swinging the bat. I swing the Z1000 because it's hot out the rafters. It's got a great sweet spot, and I've always swung a one-piece, and it doesn't feel like a two-piece. With the Z1000, Louisville Sluggers came a long ways in the slow pitch game.
Louisville Slugger, TPS. We're back.
Johnny Gallegos is going to start off the action as we begin the top half of the third inning.
We have man aboard. Gallegos with a single that brings up number 21, Brett McCullum. McCullum led off the game with a double.
Oh, there we go. I thought Bubba Porter was the only guy watching. But we got a couple other comments. Rudy is watching the ball game. Day off with the dogs. We're going to have a dog on Prozac. She's a year-and-a-half-old golden doodle. Just trying to slow her down a bit. And I got some pictures. And Rudy, we may be needing a dog watcher if you're interested. Especially when I'm up here till midnight. My poor wife is having to deal with some terror. You might have thought a bomb went off in our living room after she ripped through the parent magazine. Jeremy and Jed Stubbs watching from Fort Knox, Kentucky in the Army. Anna Turner Anderson watching at work in Hunters Creek wants to know where's Mr. Rick. That's what I'm wondering as well. Rick Robertson's fiance watching the game. Matt O'Hara trying to chime that in like I didn't know. I was on the dark side. Fly out for out number one. Mr. Rick will be back, don't you worry.
McCullum advances over to third.
Last check, he called the games for me so I could grab some lunch, and I think that he's taking care of some business and eating some lunch as well. Bubba Porter said he's coming to the park tomorrow afternoon and Sunday afternoon. That's a good call. We got the home run derby tomorrow night. Seth Cole watching at work, watching his boy Brian and R&M Metals win. Danny had some tremendous plays. Adrian Hernandez watching from Corpus Christi, Texas. Justin Lair watching from Oregon with an 8-month-old daughter. I'm sure she's enjoying it. Patrick Phillips got his laptop hooked up to the 42-inch high-definition TV. That's the way to live large. Here's Jeff Wallace, formerly of Rosmondo. Quincy Hubbard, watching at work, said he's not getting much done. We got a couple athletes that are here.
Be nice about it.
And Quincy, you may not be getting much done at work, and our workers may not be getting much done at work as well. Hardest working group in America. They've been here since 9 a.m. They're here on the dock. Wallace down the line, fair ball. 6-3.
Hard to left field with a double. McCullum comes in to score. And that brings up number 20, Mark Holstein. Holstein doubled in the second.
Here's Mark Holstein. Wallace ends up at second. Chris watching in the office in Seattle. Saying due work to all the cartel teams. Just got a chance to talk to Jerry from DeMarini. We have some of their commercials on the air as well, and you'll see those throughout the weekend. DTL had a convincing win last night by the run rule.
So now 2 outs for number 10, Scott Kirby.
Here's Scott Kirby, who baffled even my partner, Matt O'Hara, who's with us. Could not imagine that he was playing second base, but there he was making the play earlier. Here he has come to the plate with Wallace on third and 2 away. Derek at home sick watching the ball game. Well, hopefully this makes your day go a little bit better. And Derek, I'll trust you're sick. Matt's already wondering whether you're pulling a Matthew and you're at home saying you're sick or whether you're really sick, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt as Kirby's going to lace this one towards center field, and it's going to be on the run. A nice grab there for Kyle Coward, but you have trouble getting the ball in. Wallace comes in to score. Kirby ends up at third, and it's 7-3 EWS.
Kirby with a double, he advances to third on the throw.
John wondering, when did Jeff Wallace leave Rosmado? And I think it was right after the Hall of Fame Classic, pretty early on in the season. Maybe about a month after Houston is what I'm being told. Amber watching from work when she can, waiting on Friday to watch Big Tim Bowser play. And John watching from work in Cincinnati as well. So we've got a productive day around the country with a group of individuals watching the men's major online, and we're glad to contribute to the productivity of America.
And that brings up number 8, Travis Clark.
And right now, Mark Zuckerberg is probably not very happy with us because we may be taking away from some precious Facebook time. Nick Hum watching at work at West Palm Beach. Looking to watch Suncoast play. Travis Clark with a single to right there on the corners with 2 outs. 4 runs in here for EWS in the third.
So now runners on the corners for Chris Guerin. Guerin with a 2-run homer in the second.
Jeremy and Jen Stubbs. Yeah, I'm laughing at your comment, but it's really it's just so ironic because the guy that I work with next to me on a day-to-day basis, he said that thank God the Army gave me dual monitors, one for softball and one for work-related items. It's ironic because that's what it's like in the office. It's really, for Matt O'Hara, it's one for Colin Cowherd and one for work-related items, / fantasy football / Facebook. He probably could use, if he had 3 monitors, he might be really in Here's Michael Stephanie with the bases loaded. So Jeremy got a chuckle out of that one. This one's going to be hit to the gap. And it's going to score 3 runs. A base-clearing double. And the inning continues for EWS.
Armstein, Clark, and Guerin coming and touch home. EWS getting out a bit of a lead here, and they bring up Tony Mack.
Tony Mack is now your hitter, and he's going to line out to end the inning. So that's a Brad record. 11-3 our scores. We head to the bottom of the third.
Hit line by Matt, and that'll do it for EWS. They score 7 runs. On 7 hits, they strand 1.
My name is Jamie Gordon. I'm from Royal Oak, Michigan. I'll be playing with Shoppe TPS this season. The first team I played for is Oakland Plumbing TPS, 1998. That was Class A or above, and I've been playing Class A major since then. Well, I love the sponsorship and the leadership of Greg Blackburn and Larry Cotruccio. I've been with Larry Q for a long time, and just how professional and organized, you know, the team and the sponsorship is. I can't say enough about how the sponsor is. Just a great guy. I like the Z1000 because immediately, you know, once you pull the bat out of the wrapper, it's ready to go. I mean, in terms of a break-in period and how long it's going to take, and you're going to get, you know, 50, 60, 70 swings in your bat. I mean, it's going to be game ready. I like the Z1000 for control in that with the longer sweet spot or a bigger sweet spot, it feels like I can move and maneuver the ball depending on the situation, which is crucial for our game because our game has changed in, you know, with the evolution where before everybody used to be able to hit home runs. Now you have to move the ball around, and I feel control-wise that I've got plenty of control and I can move the ball around wherever I want to with the Z1000.
Intimidate at the plate with Louisville Slugger, TPS.
Leadoff double by Coward brings up the top of the order, Chad McLam.
– 11-3 our score after 7 runs in the third inning. Chad McLam out to right field. And it's caught for out number 1.
Retires the fly ball, McLam. Coward over to the third. That brings up Eric.
So Coward
Thompson
moves over to third. Here's Eric Thompson now. And another comment added by Jeremy and Jen Stubbs said that he keeps Facebook and fantasy football, baseball on the open on the other internet tabs. And Matt wants to buy you a beer if you want to make it down to the men's major tonight. I'll invite you up at the booth and you guys can share some stories. David Tran watching at work in Houston on his Android phone. Thompson flies out.
Thompson with a sacrifice fly as Coward comes in to score.
So wherever you are around the country, we're glad that you're getting to enjoy some slow pitch action. Tomorrow, you have to head over to our partner DW's softballcenter.com. We'll have the losers bracket action before we start winners bracket action at 4 o'clock. But I know DW is going to have you covered tomorrow morning. As Big Tim Coco comes to the plate. He was robbed of a home run his last time up. And our new star on the home plate camera, Amanda, got it the entire way for you. Going for it again. And they're going to say it was just foul. walk Coco.
Coco draws the 2-out walk. Make way for Lee Powers. Powers with a double and run scored in the second.
Here's Lee Powers. Got a couple of AAU cars out there that are targets today. They obviously didn't get the memo. Lee Powers deep and gone.
Lee Powers, a 2-run blast over the wall. Shop's got a 3-run inning here in the works. And that brings up 0-0 J.D. Genter. Genter with an RBI triple in the second.
You know what? I know there's a bunch of players out there watching the game. And they're watching it online. They're waiting for their chance tonight. And I'm going to tell you that there's a white Mountaineer that's parked out there in the outfield. And it's just out there past the 335 mark in the power alley. And we got $50 up here for the first athlete to tag it if you're watching the game. It's the white Mountaineer. Retires the side. We head on to the fourth. 11-6 our score.
In the home half of the third, they do get 3 runs on 2 hits. They stranded nobody. Due up in the fourth are Gallegos, McCullum, and Thede. Now batting at the top of the fourth for EWS, John Gallegos.
Johnny Gallegos starts off the action with a double. If we had the scoreboard on the screen right now, you'd know that it's 11-6 EWS. And there's a runner on second. There it is, Brett McCullum now is your hitter. A couple more chiming in. Keith Rowe from Kansas City, Missouri at work. Appreciating the broadcast. Rather be here umpiring the event. Well, I know the man to talk to will be back here, I'm sure, in some due time as McCullum hits this one well.
McCullum with a double to the gap in left center field. Gallegos comes in to score. And that brings up number 44, Brian Thede.
Ryan Thede now. Julio Rodriguez watching at work. at Lifetime Fitness from San Antonio, Texas. Israel Canner from South Texas on his lunch break. And Jen chiming in because they have that dual Facebook page, but she's not as lucky as her husband to get a chance to watch at work. Thede out to right field, scores a run. And maybe that's the next evolution for Matt in his relationship, is that joint Facebook page.
Wallace.
Him and Bubbles could combine their Facebook pages into one. They'll call it Bubbles and Matt. And actually the traffic on his side is going to get significantly more increased. He's got a couple of guy friends, but if he combined his account with Bubbles, he might quadruple the amount of friends that he has that are guys. Royce Barber watching in Richmond, Virginia. And Jason Chandler up in Norfolk, Virginia watching. And Chris Yaxel is watching right now just outside of London, England, eating dinner. And you know, they always make fun of me because I'll tell you right now that it's 6:05 out in London, England. And they're always like, oh, nobody needs to know what time it is in London, England. But Chris, it helps you out because you're obviously watching up there. And we're appreciating your watching up in London. I'll be joining you next year at the Olympic Games, working for the international feed.
Hustling around the third. Ryan Thede.
So maybe you got a couple of spots that I can check out while I'm in England next summer, going swimming and diving. Here's Mark Holstein.
That ball well hit, no doubt about it.
Holstein, oh my goodness gracious. Off the AAU guy's car. And now he's checking out the dent. He might deserve $25 for that.
Still nobody out. The bases are cleared, and now stepping into the box, it'll be the second baseman, number 10.
There's our replay when we need it.
Playing out of Destin, Florida, Scott Kirby.
Actually, at the end of this super long clip. Right Mountaineer. There's another look. Guy gets out of the car and nice to meet you right off your bumper. How you doing today? Thanks for parking right there where we hit home runs.
Record, the nice pickup. He pours it across to Eric Thompson. Thompson with a nice stretch. They retire Kirby. And so now with one out, stepping into the box, it'll be the left fielder, number 21. Playing out of Kenosha, Wisconsin, Mike Umshade.
Let's take another look out there in right field because they're starting to wise up. He's moving his car. You know, they believe in the fool me once, not going to fool me twice. Not as good of a parking spot as he thought it was. So just trying to jaunter into the office a couple of footsteps. Now he's got to park in the back 40. It's all about hitting the Mountaineers in right field, though. I don't know. There's a white one and a black one. Like Umshed. Flies out, there's 2 outs.
With the fly ball left field. There to gather it in is
Brian Brown watching in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I'm going to tell you, Brian, another story. Matt seems like he's always involved, but he went up to Calgary and he swears that it's the world's greatest trip that he ever went on. I took them up to Banff National Park, and I swear to God, they got a sign as you come in, and it says, watch out for the gigantic grizzly bear, an elk, and a wolf. So you got to watch out for the bear, the wolf, and the elk as you're up there, just going around. And he was one of those real tourists. I think he called it a reindeer. It was outside of a hotel, and he got out of his car, got out his iPhone, started shooting some footage, and everybody else walked by him and said, what the heck is this guy doing? Where is he from? He's from a whole other world down here in Florida. Eric Moore watching in OKC. Cheering on Go Ducks, 9th place in the E-Worlds in College Station. Anthony watching in St. Louis, Missouri, skipping class.
And Clark laces that one down the line. He is in with the hustling 2-out double. So now Amanda Borden will be an opportunity for the third baseman, number 14, Chris Giron. Chris playing out of the Windy City.
Up and Chris, our buddy from London, said it's going to be worse. Later games will be on around midnight here or later, so no sleep tonight, but well worth it to watch the guys who are playing. So we're glad you're watching over there and maybe spreading the love for the slow pitch softball. Maybe UK can get a team here at the men's major next year. Be some expensive travel fees to play in the conference.
For Giron. He traces home Clark.
They have some direct flights though from London right here.
Opportunity for the right fielder, number 14, Sid Stephanie.
Honestly, it's not that bad of a flight as we see hit there, make it 17-6 to come on across the pond. Cameron Cox wanted to know, why is Jeff Wallace on EWS? And I think as the season progressed, it just ended up being a better fit. Fly out to retire the side. 6 runs in the 4th, including one that should have been worth an extra couple. It went off an AAU car out there in right field. We press onward to the bottom of the 4th. 11 runs, the EWS lead.
EWS picks up 6 runs.
For the novice players, that's high performance. Definitely, as far as hitting the ball distance-wise, I've hit the ball longer with this bat than any bat I've used in the past, for sure. I mean, it's pretty hot all the way up and down the bat, to be honest.
Intimidate at the plate with Louisville Slugger, TPS.
King hits it hard, but that line drive tails back to the right fielder, Sid Stephanie. He runs it down in the right center field gap. There's one away. Booth tags and goes to second. And now stepping into the box, it'll be the shortstop, number 8, Brad Record.
Go, go. Go, go. Go, go. Go, go. Tim, go, go. Get in the dugout. There you go.
And it's a base on balls for Brad Record. So now there's 2 on with 1 out. And stepping into the box, it'll be the pitcher, 00, Shane Spicer. And Spicer drops one into no man's land in shallow right center field. Give him a base hit. The bases are loaded. There's just 1 out. And now it'll be an opportunity for the left fielder, number 1, Rick Sedlacek. And that's going to be a 2-run single for Rick Sedlacek. Hustling in, just beating the throw is Brad Record. So credit Sedlacek with 2 RBIs. Booth and Record score. 2 on, still just 1 out, and now it'll be an opportunity for the center fielder, number 25, Kyle Cowart.
I choose Worth for championship performance. I choose Worth for unmatched durability. I choose Worth because chicks dig the long ball. Be the best, choose Worth.
So the great pickup, but then the throw gets away, and when it skips into the dugout, Thompson
got a couple of
nice
comments from Chris, watching from Great Britain. Trying to put together, he said they got a team that's a B-ish level.
And now
other than that, not many players at the major level, but they're growing, and
the additional hitter,
you know, they might see a major Worlds. You know, maybe it's one of the things USSSA, we're a worldwide organization. Might even be able to sanction some stuff your way, to be honest with you, because we do sanction stuff all around the world. So if that's something you're interested in, Chris, you know, certainly try to get in touch with us at the national office. And you know, the next season is just around the corner. And he mentioned, you know, we got a web designer that's from Britain as well, and he uses the same word. The coverage is brilliant. And big props out to everyone involved. HD is like being next to the players. We're glad to get to enjoy it wherever you are. High definition. 17-11 is our score. Big move there for the Gene Shop as we head to the fifth.
They get those 5 runs on 5 hits. They're aided by 1 error. We will go to the top of the fifth. They're due up for EWS. It'll be Matt, Gallegos, and McCollum.
My name is Jamie Gordon. I'm from Roanoke, Michigan. I'll be playing with Gene Shop TPS this season. The first team I played for is Oakland Plumbing TPS 1998. That was Class A or above, and I've been playing Class A major since then. Well, I love the sponsorship and the leadership of Greg Blackburn and Larry Costuccio. I've been with Larry Q for a long time, and just how professional and organized, you know, the team and sponsorship is. I can't say enough about how the sponsor is. Just a great guy. I like the Z1000 because immediately, you know, once you pull the bat out of the wrapper, it's ready to go. I mean, in terms of a break-in period and how long it's going to take, you're going to get, you know, 50, 60, 70 swings in your bat. I mean, it's going to be game ready. I like the Z1000 for control in that with the longer sweet spot or bigger sweet spot. It feels like I can move and maneuver the ball depending on the situation, which is crucial for our game because our game has changed, and you know, with the evolution where before everybody used to be able to hit home runs, now you have to move the ball around. I feel control-wise, I've got plenty of control, and I can move the ball around wherever I want to. Intimidated at the plate with Louisville Slugger, TPS.
With the hot smash up the middle, but a nice play by Spicer. He flips to first, so now 1 away. And stepping into the box, it'll be the shortstop, number 9, John Gallegos.
Gallegos is going to bat here. Top of the fifth, EWS. Hey, I hear Rick Robertson downstairs. Rick Robertson.
base nod for Gallegos will go to the top of the order for Brett McCollum. Brett's been at the plate 3 times, and he's doubled each and every time.
Brett McCullum now. And Holden back at the warning track.
Ball to deep left from McCollum, but able to run it down on the track is Rick Sedlacic. So now there's 2 outs. Holding at first is Gallegos, and it'll bring up the first baseman, number 44, the man from Wooddale, Illinois, Ryan Thiede.
Now it's Ryan Thiede's turn.
And a solid knock to right field for Thiede. 2 on, runners are at the corners, and it'll be an opportunity for the Hall of Famer, number 31, from St. Cloud, Florida, Jeff Wallace.
Here's Jeff Wallace, who's the neighbor of Matt O'Hara. It's a true story. He said there was a full moon the other day because Wallace was actually out mowing his lawn. That was a direct quote from Matt O'Hara. Usually leaves that for the girlfriend. Wallace on the ground. Base hit, scores a run. I've told the story before, but for those of you that don't know, Wallace, before he started working with Taisha, was working in the U-Trip office a number of times. And there are, I guess, parking spots, or the parking spot that he decided that was his, that he parked in every day. And I apparently parked in it one day, and it was only on my second day going in, and he said, "You park in that parking spot again, and I'll snap your neck off." That's a true story. The great Jeff Wallace. He is a good guy overall, though.
Gary Lofton, the runner at second base. And now stepping into the
I still can't figure out today whether he was being humorous or whether he was being serious. That's the problem, though. It's probably a mix of the two. Holstein. Eric Moore wants to know how many of these major players are ex-minor / major league ball players, and there's a good majority out there. At 50%. Matt O'Hara, our slow pitch guru, tells us. I'm sure a lot more played at the college level. Cody watching EWS from Madison, Wisconsin. Beautiful place to visit.
And it's a base on
Holstein is going to walk
so now the bases
to load the
are
bases.
loaded up. And it's a big opportunity for the second baseman, number 10, Scott Kirby.
Here's Scott Kirby. There's a fly out by Kirby to Sedlacic. That retires the side. So EWS able to score just a run in the fifth. 18-11 is our score.
Kirby and EWS leaves them loaded in the fifth. They get 1 run. They get that 1 run on 3 hits. The strand 3 will go to the bottom of the 5th and due up for Gene Shot. It'll be Powers, Genter, and Booth.
Hi, my name is Kevin Philby. I play for GTL Cartel de Marine. I'm swinging the GTL Cartel de Marine bat with 28 ounces. To be confident with the swinging is, having the balance. This game is 60% mental. I don't care how strong you are, I don't care how much you work out, I don't care how hard you work on the game. Obviously all those things come into play. But when you get in the batter's box and know that you're swinging a piece of equipment that's second to none, you've got an upper hand from that point. I get up to the plate and it's not a home run situation. And I've got to hit it through the hole, down the road. I know that my chances are increasing swinging fast.
Gives that one a long ride to left, but the park holds it, and Mike Bumsheet there to haul it in.
J.D. Jenner's your batter. Well, he's going to beat it out at first. Quick with the feet down the line. Jacob Kirby wondering what time is Laser Vision playing today. And for that tidbit of information, we can go to conferenceussa.com, the new home of slow pitch softball. Then we'll go to our bracket, and our bracket will disseminate the information to us that they are here at the stadium at 4 o'clock. And actually, I think that might be the next game that we have. No, wait, there's a Suncoast Dark Side game coming up next at 1:30. Somebody told me there's a break built into the schedule here on Thursday, but I don't see any break. So I guess there's an extra hour. And they're going to play the winner of Suncoast Reebok and Darkside Easton, who must have drew the small straw for the fact that they get to play and play again. Winner of this game will take on Team 454. And we already know that D2E is going to take on GTL Cartel. So there's the answer. Team Combat Laser Vision 4 o'clock. Will be on the field.
First baseman off the bag. And by the time Petey got back down on it, Genter had beaten into the bag. So JD aboard on the air throw. One on, one out. And the catcher is Corey Booth in the box.
Corey Booth.
And that's a base on balls for Corey Booth. So 2 on with 1 out. Stepping into the box is Matt King.
Bubba Porter's got a good question for us. He wants to know, did you ever get a chance to post the Home Run Derby participants? And what time is the Derby scheduled for Friday? To answer your question more fully, Bubba, I passed the email that has the Excel spreadsheet on to Matt O'Hara. Estidi's going to throw to second to get 1. And I don't think he tagged the bag to get the second out. And that home run information has yet to be published at conferenceusssa.com, but we'll have it for you shortly. But I'll read it for you here online, because I'm sure we can bring this schedule up. Oops, that's not the one. Take 2. Here's a listen to what we'll have. Our Home Run Derby, starting at 6:30 Eastern Time here on conferenceusssa.com and USSSAlive.com.
2 on, runners are at the corners, and into the box is the shortstop Brad Record.
Brad Record.
And that ball is gone. Brad Record getting it done with 2 outs.
That one gets out of the ballpark. Here's our first round home run hitters.
It makes it a 4-run game, 18-14.
We got Vince Bisbee.
And now stepping into the box,
Gino
it'll be
Buck,
the pitcher, Shane Spicer.
Johnny McCraw, Bill Raw from Team 454, J.D. Jenner, Adam Rockoff, Granados from Sonny's, Denny Crine from Woodlaw, Chris Greinert for R&M, Jonathan Scott from Down to Earth, Haglund from Darkside, McCullum, EWS, Dill, Combat, Keith Sinister, Ford, Dorflinger, Blackburn from TaylorMade. And advancing in round number 2, Seth Stevens, PJ Folk, Kyle Moyer, Donovan Volkraka, Andy Purcell, Eisenhower, Mack, Baker, Howard, Larson, Rainwater, Beggs, Coco, Philby, Wegman, Helmer, and Greg Cannell, who led the conference in home runs.
And a base on balls for Shane Spicer. So man aboard with 2 outs and an opportunity for the left fielder, Rick Sedlacek.
And yes, we will get that for you posted online shortly.
So
there's a little quick insight. And Jeremy and Jen Stubbs says Chris Larson's going to win it all.
And now it'll be an opportunity for the center fielder, Kyle Cowart.
Here's Kyle Cowart. It's been a showcase for Timmy Coco last couple of years. Jacob Kirby rooting for Laser Vision to win it all. Got a good crowd gathering here at Champion Stadium. There's still plenty of good seats available. And right now everybody's trying to hang out in the shade. I don't blame them.
Final strike, so they get Cowart and they retire the side.
Cowart's going to foul out for the final out.
They get 3 runs.
EWS 18-14 in the lead, up by 4.
2 hits. They're aided by an error. The big blow. the 3-run home run from Brad Record. So we'll go to the 6th. It's still anybody's ball game. EWS will come to bat. They've got a 4-run lead and looking to add to the cushion. It'll be Umshake, Clark, and Giron.
One thing that Dylan Bowden is very good at, has a very large sweet spot. He got a lot more room for error, especially for novice players. Just high performance. He definitely, as far as hitting the ball distance-wise, I think the ball longer than this guy, any guy out in the bats for sure.
Intimidate at the plate with Louisville Slugger, TPS.
That's one ugly commercial, Cubs.
Mike will lead off the 6th inning.
It is right at the third baseman, Lee Powers, who snares it for the first out of the inning. And so now stepping into the box, moving to pitcher number 8, Travis Clark.
Keep your heart going, let's go!
Thunder storms off in the distance. Travis Clark at the plate. Hopefully we can avoid the rain showers. Clark down the left field line, fair ball. On the run is said Logic will track it down. Clark on his way to third. It went under the fence for a ground rule double.
So Clark doubles to left as that one bounces and actually lodges behind the protective padding. So it's a ground rule double for Travis Clark. 1 on, 1 out. And now stepping into the box, it'll be the third baseman, Chris Giron.
Chris Giron to right field. That'll score the 19th run of the ball game.
And that's an RBI single for Giron. He's been aboard in all 4 plate appearances. He drives home Clark. And that will now bring up the right fielder, number 14, Sid Stephanie.
Jacob Kirby wanted to know what time's the next game. And it was supposed to happen 15 minutes before. Michael Stephanie now. Fair ball down the line.
That's going to be an inside the park home run for Stephanie.
And Stephanie
that one
with an
rattles
inside the
around
park
in the
home
left
run.
field corner, and he dashes all the way around to score. Jerome scores in front of him. It's 21-14. And now stepping into the box, it'll be the middle infielder, number 26, playing out of Sanford, Florida, Tony Mack.
Tony Mack on the first pitch.
And that's a one-out double for Tony Mack. So runner at second, and stepping into the box, it'll be the shortstop, number 9, John Gallagher.
Here's Johnny on the spot. Mike Miller watching the game at his barbershop in Elkhart, Indiana. Manny Silva in El Paso, Texas from the office. Boston himself connected to the computer, to the projector, taking a break from a hard day at work. Alan Hunter watching today from Savannah, Georgia. And Mike Dillard watching from Dallas, Texas. So wherever you are, we appreciate you tuning in and watching our broadcast. We started at 9:30 a.m. and we won't quit till they're all done, which hopefully is before tomorrow on the calendar. That's our hope, at least. Amanda, here you go.
And your attention, please. We have a pitching change. Now pitching in place of Shane Spicer, number 18, Chris Moon. Chris Moon is the new pitcher. He will bat in the number 9 spot. So the new pitcher, Moon, coaxes Galgos into a fly ball to center field. So there's 2 outs, runner at second. We go to the top of the order for the lanky center fielder, number 21, Brett McCollum.
Brett McCollum.
And McCollum with the high fly ball to left. So Moon comes in and quickly thwarts the rally. He induces 2 straight fly balls and retires the side. EWS picks up 3 runs in the inning. They get those 3 runs on 4 hits. They strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th, and Gene Shoppe is down by a touchdown. Due up, it'll be McLam, Thompson, and Coco.
I choose work for championship performance. worth for unmatched durability. I choose worth because chicks dig the long walk. Be the best, choose worth.
National tournament.
Stepping in to lead things off for Gene Shop, it's the top of their order, their right fielder, number 3, Chad McLam.
Chad McLam starts off the action in the bottom of the 6th, down the line, fair ball.
And McLam
Gene Shop running out of
that one the other way. A
time.
gallant attempt at third, but unable to come up with it is Jerron. It's a leadoff double for McLam, and now stepping into the box, it'll be the first baseman, number 17, Eric Thompson.
Thompson at the right
It's a
field.
base hit to right center field for Eric Thompson. He drives home McLam. It's 21-15, nobody out, and now an opportunity for the additional hitter, number 23, Tim Coco. That ball's well hit to right. Mark, but it's foul. And that's a base on balls for Tim Coco. So now 2 on, nobody out.
Tim
It'll bring up the
Coco.
cleanup hitter, number 24, the third baseman, Lee Powers.
Draws a base on balls. Here's Lee Powers. Mistake there on the infield. It could have been 2, but instead it's just 1, and they're on the corners. Powers.
Ground ball up the middle from
at
Powers.
first.
They get to force out Coco at second. but a hustling Powers beats the relay. So we got runners at the corners with one out, and it brings up J.D. Genter.
J.D. Jenner from Jasper, Tennessee will hear his commercial at the end of this break. It's a favorite around the office from Louisville Slugger. The group already knows he swings a 28 end load Z1000.
And that's a foul ball on the final strike, so J.D. Genter retired. There's two outs, and now stepping into the box, it'll be the catcher, Corey Booth. That ball is
Corey
well
Booth.
to the left. If that's fair, it's gone.
Deep
That
and
is
gone.
out of here. Corey Booth drives it up the wonderful pavilion out there in left field. It lies next to that USSSA insignia. It's a 3-run home run for Booth. It's a 21-18 game. The bases are cleared for Matt King. Base on balls for Matt King. So now stepping into the box, it'll be the shortstop number 8, Brad Record. And Record whistles that one down the line and bangs into the left field corner. Matt King racing around to score. That'll make it a 21-19 game, and so now stepping to the plate representing the tying run, it'll be the new pitcher, Chris Moon. That one into left center, it dives to the
Chris
grass,
Moon.
chasing
Wow,
in
that was
Brad
kind of pretty close.
So suddenly it's a
one-run
21-20 game, and the tie
Gene
run is
Shoppe
at
working
second
their way
base.
back.
Opportunity to drive it in for the left fielder number 1, Rick Sedlacek.
Said logic to the wall, and Gene Shoppe is going to tie it up. It's a whole new ball game.
Gene Shoppe has climbed all the way back to tie this one up. It's 21 apiece. Sedlacek with the RBI triple to right center field. He represents the go-ahead run, and now stepping into the box, it'll be the center fielder, Kyle Cowart.
A great ball game, 21-21. Kyle Cowart now is your hitter. Kyle Cowart, Gene Shoppe looking for their first lead, and they got it.
That ball is out of here. Kyle Cowart has given Gene Shoppe the lead. It's 23-21.
21.
It is a 9-run inning.
We got a new leader in the clubhouse.
We go back to the top of the order for Chad McLam.
And Chad McLam now. And the hit parade continues.
And that's a base hit for Chad McLam as he lines it into center field. And now stepping into the box, it'll be the first baseman, Eric Thompson.
Second over to first.
Thompson with the ground ball to second.
Inning over.
Kirby up with it, makes the quick flip to first. Dede grabs it, retires
Gene
the side.
Shopp's the leader. EWS is down to their final 3 outs. We head to the 7th. We'll be back after this.
They get 9 runs. They get those 9 runs on 8 hits. They strand 1. We will go to the top.
JD Jenner, Jasper, Tennessee. Been playing slow pitch softball since about '96, major level since about '99. I swing the 28 in load, 3-1000. TPS back in the '90s, 2000, you know, it was the only bat out there. They spent a few years working, and now I love that I'm part of them coming back out. This new Z1000, they've done the research. They've got the correct bat out there now. I've always swung a 1-piece bat, and I used to not like a 2-piece because it would always get soft and flimsy, I felt like, and it would take away. But the Z1000 doesn't do that. You have the soft feel, you don't get any vibration because of it, but it feels just like a 1-piece when you're hitting as far as the performance. To me, the sweet spot's very large on the bat. You can hit it even down towards the handle some. It's very good performance that way. It makes up for my mistakes. I love the Bomber Tour. This will be my 3rd year doing it. It's great. You get out there, you get to meet the fans, you get to be in the ballpark. You have people on Facebook all the time asking if we're coming. You know, it's just a great publicity and get out there and really get one-on-one with a lot of the fans out there. Just glad that I represent TPS and doing that because, you know, that's where you touch home with a lot of people.
Louisville Slugger, TPS. We're back.
Chris Larson, playing for GTL DeMarini this year. Swinging the DeMarini Stadium 30-ounce version. I swing the DeMarini Stadium because it's a 1-piece feel with a 2-piece design. Nice end load, helps the barrel get through the zone, get you that extra 20, 30, 400 feet.
My name's Lee Powers. I'm 26 from Gaston, North Carolina. I've been playing softball since 2003. Last year was my first year playing in the conference, and I played with Gene Shoppe, TPS. I've always been around Louisville Slugger. My dad played Louisville Slugger base his whole career. In 2001, they won the Grand Slam. They won all 4 Worlds. The long haul, they got out of the game a little bit, but Louisville Slugger's got great bats. Now they're coming back. My dad played with Louisville Slugger, and now that I'm playing with it, it means a lot to me. I've been swinging Louisville Slugger since I started swinging the bat. I swing the Z1000 because it's hot out the rafters, got a great sweet spot, and I've always swung a 1-piece, and it doesn't feel like a 2-piece. With the Z1000, Louisville Sluggers came a long ways in the slow pitch game.
Louisville Slugger, TPS.
Wallace beats it out.
Hey, hey, hey.
So Jeff Wallace beats out the infield single. And we have a pinch runner announced. Pinch runner, Brady Knoll, number 11, entering in place of Wallace. Brady Knoll will be the pinch runner. Ryan Thedes at second, 2 on, nobody out. And into the box, it'll be the big lefty, the additional hitter, number 20, Mark Holstein.
Mark Holstein now with 2 on and nobody out. And now the bases
And after
are
Holstein
loaded.
draws the walk, we have another bench runner announced. Entering to run in place of Holstein, number 18, David Garcia. Garcia, the runner at first. Noel at second, Feedy at third. They're loaded up for Scott Kirby.
They're loaded for Scott Kirby.
And that's a base on balls for Scott Kirby. So Ryan and Feedy will trot home to make it 23-22. Noel at third represents the time run. Garcia at second, the go-ahead run. And now stepping into the box will be the left fielder, number 21, Mike Umshade.
Those of you looking for the Suncoast game, you're watching EWS and Gene Shop. That game will be following us immediately here on USSSA Live. Base hit, we're tied. And only for a moment, because now EWS has the lead.
Hustling in with the double is Umshade coming in to score. Noel and Garcia. And just like that, EWS has retaken the lead. It's 24-23. 2 on, still nobody out, and now an opportunity for the pitcher, Travis Clark. Travis already 4 out of 4 in the ballgame.
Clark into the corner. It's going to be caught by Chad McLam. EWS will add to their totals.
So credit Clark with the sacrifice fly. That one drifts into foul ground. It is called in by McLam. Deep enough for Kirby to tag and score, so it's 25-23, 1 out. Runner at third. In the box, third baseman, number 14, Chris Giron.
Chris Giron now, sky-high pop fly. 2 outs. But the lead now is 3.
Giron with the high fly ball to center field. Tagging to score is Umshade. He uses every bit of that speed to beat the throw. So it's now a 5-run inning, but the base is cleared with 2 outs and an opportunity for the right fielder, Sid Stephanie.
Chris Giron. It's caught, and that retires the side. We press on to the bottom of the 7th. EWS makes their move. Can Gene Shop come back?
That'll retire the side.
We'll find out when we come back.
They get those 5 runs on 3 hits. We'll go to the bottom.
My name is Jamie Gordon. I'm from Royal Oak, Michigan. I'll be playing with Gene Shop TPS this season. The first team I played for is Oakland Plumbing TPS, 1998. That was Class A or above, and I've been playing Class A major since then. Well, I love the sponsorship and the leadership of Greg Blackburn and Larry Cotruccio. I've been with Larry Q for a long time, and just how professional and organized, you know, the team and the sponsorship is. I can't say enough about how the sponsor is. Just a great guy. I like the Z1000 because immediately, you know, once you pull the bat out of the wrapper, it's ready to go. I mean, in terms of a break-in period and how long it's going to take, and you're going to get, you know, 50, 60, 70 swings in your bat. I mean, it's going to be game ready. I like the Z1000 for control in that with the longer sweet spot or a bigger sweet spot, it feels like I can move and maneuver the ball depending on the situation, which is crucial for our game because our game has changed in, you know, with the evolution where before everybody used to be able to hit home runs. Now you have to move the ball around, and I feel control-wise that I've got plenty of control and I can move the ball around wherever I want to with the Z1000.
Intimidate at the plate with Louisville Slugger, TPS.
Tim Coco looking for one of the three.
And Tim Coco quickly deposits that line drive over the wall in right field. It's a solo home run, and it's 26-24. Now stepping into the box, the third baseman, Lee Powers.
Here's Lee Powers.
That one's lined off the top of the wall in left center field, and Lee Powers is going to motor around.
Lee Powers will stumble home.
He is going to come home. So give him a triple, and then he scores on the errant throw. It is 26-25, nobody out, and in the box, J.D. Genter.
Hey, someone step up here.
J.D. Jenner from Jasper, Tennessee.
And Genter with the double to right center field. He represents the tying run. There's nobody out, and now into the box, the catcher, Corey Booth.
Corey Booth. With a chance to win it. He's got 4 RBIs in the ball game.
That ball well hit, but it drifts foul. that's an RBI single for Corey Booth-Genter in to score the tying run. So it is 26 all, the winning run at first, nobody out. Stepping into the box is Matt King.
Matt King. And there's runners on second and third with nobody out.
For Matt King, Booth, the winning run goes to third. Runners at second and third with nobody out. Into the box, Brad Record.
Brad Record 2 for 3 with 4 runs batted in.
And unsurprisingly, they're going to grant Record the intentional base on balls. That'll load him up, sets up the force at any bag. And now stepping into the box, it'll be the pitcher number 18, Chris Moon.
So it's up to Moon with the bases loaded, and the throw is certainly going to be coming home here. Moon, that's going to do it. Gene Shop comes back to win.
And that's it. Chris Moon makes it off the wall and left. He makes himself the winning pitcher in this thriller. It ends up 27-26.
Gene Shop victorious.
Gene Shop claws their way back and then pulls it out in the bottom half of inning number 7. A 27-26 victory for Gene Shop.
Suncoast on the field. Men's major coverage
so the number
continues
5
shortly.
seed survives. They pull out the 1-run victory.
Amanda's on her way down to grab an interview with our winner.
Tonight. Once again, Gene Shop will be right back here in the stadium at 5:30 tonight, where they will face off against Team 454. For EWS,
who made the
showing here in the opening game for the number 12 seed, but they come up just 1 run short. They will drop into the losers bracket.
Who made the play for Gene Shop? Who should we speak
They'll play tomorrow morning here in the stadium at 9:30. They'll face off against the Combat Pharmapar squad. Once again for EWS, they will now drop into the losers bracket. They'll play at 9:30 tomorrow morning against Combat Pharmapar.
All right, okay. All right. All right. Go and get JD Genter, number...
He was like, that's what I said. I was like, interview your boy from Jasper. Oh, Jasper, okay.
Are you going there right now?
Yeah, just go grab it. Just tell him you want to interview him for the broadcast. One, two. Okay. Ask him how he feels about the game, how he feels about his comeback, and other things you might feel like asking. Yeah.
All right, Amanda is standing by downstairs here at Champion Stadium. About to hear from JD Genter on our broadcast after their thrilling 27-26 victory.
Hey JD, how you doing, man? All right.
And we'll send it down to Amanda.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
How do you feel about the game today?
Great win. Anytime you get a win, it's a good thing, but to come in the bottom of the 7th and get it done just makes it even that much better.
Good. How do you feel about being here? the World Series?
Oh, it's awesome. You know, this atmosphere is great. Playing on this field, you know, everybody's got a good team. You know, it's just a great time to come out and enjoy the good game of softball.
Good. What do you guys think you need to do to get to the final game?
Be consistent. Make sure that we can get our hits when we want to. Good defense and play consistent. That's the name of the game. Winning comes by scoring runs every inning.
Good. Thank you so much. Good game.
Thanks.
Thank you, Amanda. J.D. Genter, one of the class acts here at the Men's Major Conference USSSA. We will be back here with a final first-round game, believe it or not. The winner of this one will take on Combat Laser Vision. Our coverage of the Men's Major presented this year by Louisville Slugger in High Definition.
Do I need to do the filter or anything on these?
Is it a little dark?
A little bit. Kind of overcast now. Just kind of use your judgment. Just kind of use my judgment on it.
Okay. There's a plastic bag there, so if it starts raining, unless it's torrential, you just cover the camera with a hole in there. I mean, it's quite wet, and then take it off, and then just there's a hole, poke it through, and kind of reach through, and obviously if it's bad enough where you don't want to get wet yourself, just focus it on that kind of shot, and then see cover and leave it. But like I said, if it's torrential and that's not helping, grab it, unplug it, and bring it out.
talk later tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, now coming your way, it is game number 6 in your bracket. The first round match.